Hola a todos, bienvenidos a Genshin en vivo. Tenemos por acá mirando qué hay por acá. Tenemos que la aplicación. Tenemos por acá que empezó la construcción Stiglia. Tenemos la guerra Trinclar también, 11 días para hacerlo. Por acá tenemos la diaria. Y bueno, entonces empezamos. Tenemos un 80, me falta. Me faltan 30 de estos, me falta 20 de estos. Es decir, vamos acá a matar a este bicho. Empezamos por matar a este bicho.
Forest, protect. Paradigm shift. With one heart, we pray. Time to shine. Warning, core temperature rising. Preparing for dust up. This is not where I belong.
Ups. Es el problema que tiene este Will. No tengo quien los cure. ¿Qué es? Que está iluminado. Ah, este. Sello roca lunar eterna. Y luego el tesoro acá.
Forest, insulation chamber deployed. May I present? Cleanup sequence initiated. For the everlasting forest. Annihilation mode. The show begins! Defensive mode engaged. Leave this place. Shower me with praise! Insulation chamber deployed. Merciless. And never star goes out! Guide the frost, my behold. Ultimatum protocol. Time to shine! May I present? Defensive mode engaged. The show begins! Insulation chamber deployed.
taran, taran. Faltan unos.
How brilliant! Let mine in. You paralyzed merciless. Leave this place. The show begins! Ultimatum protocol. Into the force. Fly the frost in the world.
Vale, faltan unos. ¿Un 13? Hijo, ya me falta más.
May I present?
Pam, param, pam, 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 param. Listo.
The show begins! Cleanup sequence initiated. You paralyzed merciless. Leave this place. Defensive mode engaged. And never star goes out! Time to shine! Annihilation mode. Surge! With one heart, we pray. Installation chamber deployed. Leave them. Into the force.
Taran, taran, taran.
May I cleanup sequence initiated. First, preparing for dust up. Mine to wield. Let the world collide! Defensive mode engaged for the everlasting palace. Merciless. Never star goes out!
A ver cómo vamos. Nos faltan... Lauma. Uy, me falta una más.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Shower me with annihilation mode. Fly the frost in the world. Defensive mode engaged. The shell extinguished. Let my name echo in song! Cleanup sequence initiate. Leave this class.
Con esto ya por fin tenemos. Listo. Ahora falta estas y estas. Jefes ya está. Ah, completamos. Entonces vamos por acá, nos curamos. A ver, ¿dónde está? Anécdota de Senjan. La pregunta es ¿dónde está el cofre? No lo he visto. Está por acá cerca. Thank you. ¿Está abajo? Ah, está acá en... ¿En qué estás?
Hey, if it isn't the Traveler! Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here. I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies. Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that, but that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time. Too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know? You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform. I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough? I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I need something new. So I decided to take a holiday to try escaping this prison I've built for myself. My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nod Cry. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions who lean into some pretty far-out instrumentation. So I was thinking, maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music. Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes and keys, plus some of the more out there melodic phrasing. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical themes intact. Anyway, when I got to Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre too. Oh, something like that. It's kind of hard to replicate a guitar with your voice, you know? Basically, I'm going for something punchy. Compact, clean, and absolutely savage. If I could modify my guitar's acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies, oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound. Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM right now. Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough. What style should I aim for with my next song?
Ok. Prende con Lauma. Venga, entreguemos primero. Sí. Aprovechemos.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for completing... Ad Astra... Huh? That's not the price we agreed on. What do you think you're playing at?
Dear Miss Yehoda, if you manage to return the object of your next commission intact, then I assure you your reward will be paid in full.
Is it true?
It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know a bunch of monsters were gonna jump me out of nowhere and knock me into that river?
Might I also ask that you don't spread so much misinformation to our clients when you're escorting them in the future?
I wasn't spreading misinformation. Most of what I said was based firmly on the truth.
The master bandit who has stolen from every town and village in Nodcry.
That was just me trying to sound cool. No one told me the client was from the Fontaine Guards. She wouldn't stop questioning me the whole way. That woman takes herself too seriously. No sense of humor at all. I can't believe she asked the guild to revoke my membership.
The fixer who protects all of Nasha Town.
I was talking about Boss Neff. I was telling the client about her.
Regardless, Miss Yehoda, if you wish to take on any more commissions in the future, it would be best.
I know. Be careful what you do and say. Boss Neff's always yammering on at me. But my mouth gets all itchy when I don't use it too long.
Perhaps you could take a few pointers from our experienced adventurer here.
The Traveler? I guess she's not the worst person to learn from. But you're gonna need to wait for me to take this reward back to Boss Neff first. She ain't gonna be happy that it's not the full amount. I feel a lecture coming.
¿Es una anécdota? Sí, una anécdota. Listo, completamos. Tan, tan. Nos faltan dominios y ya está todo. Ahora sigamos con historia. Ah, claro, tenemos represada todavía. Sí. Esto es correcto. Creo que ya casi me mata.
Installation chamber deployed. Next place. Preparing for dust up. Power.
Bueno, ahora sí vamos. Es mío. Pensaba que hacía algo. No tengo idea para qué sirven. Bueno, en fin.
Lauma, we're here! Huh? Lauma, are you praying?
I am indeed. For the moment I was born, my people exclaimed, "Behold, eyes like the moonlit tide, antlers like the crescent moon, and blood that glimmers silver as the moon's reflection." From as far back as I can remember, I was revered as the frost moon's emissary and the moontide maiden. The first words I ever learned were prayers to the frost moon. The first gestures, those of our sacred rites.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Back then, I didn't know any better. It all just seemed so natural. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline has long since begun to run thin. Nowadays, even those of us with antlers are few and far between, let alone those attuned to the power of Kuvaki. But I...
Whoa, your antlers are so pretty.
They say it's an extraordinarily rare condition. Once in a century, if that. I am unusually sensitive to the moonlight, as well as to the Kuvaki's ebb and flow. As a child, I could barely sleep because of it.
Oh no, it was that serious?
To others, fluctuations in Kuvaki are something you easily get used to, like a gentle tide lapping away at the shore. But to me, that same tide is a towering tsunami, a surging swell crashing against me. Of course, as the years went by, I learned how to suppress my senses and my power, enough to keep it all from overwhelming me. But because of that, I also had to walk the path of concealment.
Concealment?
From the moment I was first taught to pray, my kin would point up to the night sky telling me, "That, Lauma, is the Frost Moon, the last of the moons, the sole surviving truth." But I would ask them in response, why? Why can't I feel anything from it at all? Later, I came to understand that they simply could not tell where the real tide was coming from. They couldn't sense it. The true moon, beyond the sky's veil.
¿Era una luna del cielo falso? ¿La verdadera luna es que está detrás de él?
The moon is false. I reached that conclusion long ago. But there was no one I could tell. Not a single soul. At least, not until now. Am I the one who's wrong? Is it the moon that is false, or my own senses? I asked myself such questions time and time again.
No te equivocas, el cielo te iba es falso.
Thank you. When you called yourself a descender, I had a feeling you might be able to confirm what I had always suspected. And now that you have, it's exactly as I imagined. I feel relieved.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets why you couldn't tell anyone now. It's not easy to change people's minds on something they've believed for hundreds of years.
That's what I meant by concealment. I knew too much, so I had no choice but to keep my people in the dark. Every prayer I offer feels like a lie to keep myself going.
Es que es la pregunta que me hizo Lauma. ¿Tienes un secreto que puedes hacerte de todo? ¿Mejor contárselo o ocultárselo?
You've already met our Kutar, haven't you?
Sí.
Huh? When was that? And, more importantly, when were you planning on telling Paimon?
Cuando salieron pasar por la noche.
Ah, no wonder.
What did you think of her?
Me hacen que tenía la casa en las nubes.
What exactly do you mean by up in the clouds?
I understand what you mean. she is quite indifferent to the world outside herself. But I find it hard to hold that against her.
¿Tú también la conoces?
Yes. It was shortly after the fall of the ancient moon's remnants. I asked her what the Frost Moon Scions meant to her, and why she left in the first place.
Yeah? So, why did she?
Perhaps it's better if you ask her yourselves. Things tend to get lost in translation when you speak on someone's behalf. What I can say for certain is this. Even when I had no one to confide in, I still had a family. I still had the Frost Moon Scions. But that girl, born beneath the moonlight, perhaps she's never felt she had either. The truth is, though, she might have had it all. If only the Frost Moon Scions hadn't let her down.
¿Es verdad que ves por mirar el cielo estoy intentando ver la auténtica luna detrás de él?
The Frost Moon Scions now walk a path of error. They offer their prayers to a false moon and to a goddess who can no longer answer them. I want to change all that. But with the Fatui closing in on us day by day, the Frost Moon Scions must stand united, now more than ever. I just need to wait for the right moment.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma!
Cappy, has Cardina's condition deteriorated again? Traveler, Paimon, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
We'll come too!
A treasure buried in time.
Why? Did I do something wrong? I've been praying to the moon goddess every day. Why isn't she getting any better?
Lauma, eso no puede responder las plegarias de nadie.
Cappy, I need you to wait outside. I'm about to start her treatment.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Just don't be alarmed by what you're about to see. And please, don't let her mother see it.
¿Es un cuchillo? ¿Está implementado en medicina?
Shh, please. Help me keep this a secret.
She looks much better now. But, Lauma, was that?
A medicine prescribed by a local doctor. For ordinary people, my blood has the power to counteract any adverse reactions to Kuvaki.
Las manos llenas de heridas. ¿Será que eso es lo que las personas enfermas?
So, now you know another of my little secrets. I had hoped to guide the Scions out of error before Karina's illness reached this stage, but clearly, I was too late.
Claro, más fácil si el que lo pongo muchas no es como los rayos como los de esa madre. No es culpa de nadie.
My life is as hidden from sight as the far side of the moon. Yet people only look to the bright side for guidance. If the day ever came when the two sides were reversed, could they truly accept it?
Sí que me acuerdo de este momento de que es una parte de vida también para ese lado de la luna. Sí, pero te puedes ver los atreven.
Hearing you say that puts my heart at ease.
Mm-hmm. And if there's anything we can do to help the Frost Moon Scions, just let us know.
Our priority right now is reclaiming our relic from the Fatui. But I now understand that the day I will tell everyone the truth is no longer far off.
Prices like these are just
This is more than a fair price.
Una receta.
Wow! Paimon would never have guessed Lauma had all that bottled up inside.
Hey! Watch your step!
Ah! What's wrong? Oh, you scared Paimon.
You scared me there too. Almost stepped right into one of my traps.
A trap? Why would you leave a trap somewhere like this?
Well, it's not like this is a main path. And besides, we Frost Moon Scions would recognize it instantly.
¿Sabe quién quiere dormir?
Alright. You don't seem like you're with the Fatui, so I guess there's no harm telling you. Lauma asked me to set up these traps to keep the Fatui at bay.
Oh! Come to think of it, their 3-day ultimatum is almost up now.
Yes. Hopefully they'll back off when they realize we won't go down without a fight.
Oh, you've done a lot for the Frost Moon Scions too, just like Lauma. Philomena?
It's nothing. I was just wondering if any of this is really worth it.
What do you mean?
Our people. So many are stubborn, stuck in their ways, clinging to a truth they refuse to even question. Do they really deserve everything Lauma's doing for them?
Pero todo el mundo es igual.
Well, yes, but even so, no. I shouldn't be saying this. Just forget it, okay? Bye.
Huh?
Why did I say all that? Or really, why am I still doing any of this? Either way, this will be my final night with the Frost Moon Scions.
Well, she sure took off fast. So, are we heading back to the flagship for a break or what?
Es que me gustaría.
Wait, you're not thinking of visiting that damsel leg up in Cloud Cuckoo Land, are you?
Aunque sé muchas cosas, no puedo muy dispuesto a hablar.
Huh. Given who she is, pushing her won't get us anywhere. Hey, why don't we... Let's bring her something tasty. If she doesn't want to talk, we'll have to win her over with food.
¿Crees que sea tan fácil?
Hey, no harm in trying. At the very least, it shows we're trying to be friendly. Let's see. How about an F is 9.12 out of 10 berries and fried meat, the Frost Moon Scion's boon of the day, and one of your signature dishes. Your choice. Should be a good mix of meat and veggies. There's bound to be something she likes. right? Why does it feel like we're going to visit a patient? Oh, no. Take this seriously, Paimon.
Pues.
Remind me, who are you again?
¿Qué tal después de un día?
A different one floats by your side today. A different one? What's that even supposed to mean? Oh, there goes Paimon's perfect conversation starter. Hi there! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, there you are. Between the two, I suppose you're cuter. Wait, what do you mean Paimon's less cute than that floaty thing?
Colombina.
What is it?
What's your favorite kind of food?
Is this a treat? Or an offering? Let's go with treat. Anyway, this is all the Traveler's cooking, so please, help yourself. Oh, that wasn't exactly a yes, but she didn't turn it down either. What could she be thinking?
Entonces es la parte complicada, ¿me entiendes?
So, what do you want to ask?
Hmm?
Hey, she's actually playing along! Quick, now's our shot.
You know the moon in the sky isn't real, don't you?
I know there is only one moon in the sky. It is simply that some can see it, and some cannot.
What does it mean to you?
The missing prologue. What?
The missing prologue.
Huh? What does that mean? Isn't she going to explain herself?
Can you tell me more about that melody? You were humming it last time too. It must be important to you.
It is all I remember from the moment of my birth. A melody, a few lines of lyrics, like a lullaby from a foggy dream. Oh, so who was singing it? I do not know. I have nothing else. Just that song. Huh? And the Frost Moon Scions who found me. They had nothing either, but hope. Before I even knew what was happening, they were already calling me their goddess. And I had no reason to decline. Like two lost infants unknowingly exchanged, I adopted their faith, and in return, they adopted me. But my adoption drops you into the story halfway through. What came before was scribbled onto the wrong pages, never even bound into the book. That sense of something missing only served to nurture their greed and doubt. And thus, I came to realize that this place was never truly my home.
Greed and doubt?
O Moon Goddess, forge weapons for us, drive out our enemies, and expand our lands. O Moon Goddess, heal our wounds, ease our suffering, grant us strength. They asked for everything, and I obliged. Until the day came when no answer could be given. If mortals can turn to the gods when they are powerless, then who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give? You've got Paimon there. In those days, the Frost Moon Scions cared more for faith than for truth. Reality rewrote the sky in words I could not understand. I did not want to read a tampered version, so I simply stopped looking. The real beginning of my story lies up there, on the moon, forever beyond my reach. Like a message carved for blind hands, sealed away where no fingers can find it. Huh. So that's how it is. What's wrong? You should go. What, now? But you really don't look well. Did something just happen?
Is there anything we can do to help?
No. Aside from answers, I have nothing else to give you in return. This is the price of running away from home a second time. Running away from home? Is she heading towards the food? Did all of Paimon's questions make her hungry? Do you still have many questions? I know I should offer more in return for your kindness, but I'm feeling a little worn out. Oh, we're so sorry about that. But Tsaritsa was right. Freedom always comes with a price. She said I could treat the Fatui as a second family, a second home. But in the end, they were no different. All they wanted in truth was my power as the Moon Goddess. I'd rather not dwell on such unhappy memories.
Ya que las cosas menos que creo porque la de solo no es una pieza a la que no quieren renunciar.
I have fulfilled my promise to the Tsaritsa, though it has used up much of my power. So you see, this has nothing to do with betrayal. So, you're just staying here for now, resting and recovering your strength? Yes. What about these flowers? They have grown in Nodcry for many generations. They're highly sensitive to the ebb and flow of Kuvaki.
¿Kuvaki? Nunca en Colombia está él se vuelven blancas porque el día eran rojas, se hace porque está utilizando su poder.
At times, I thought about using that relic the Frost Moon Scions had hidden away. I could sense the power within it. But going out is such a hassle. People might see me, and I promised Lauma I wouldn't show myself to anyone. Besides, I know it's gone now anyway. Really? Lauma asked you to stay in hiding? Uh-oh, she's looking back at the food again. Paimon's still got some little crumb cookies here. You could have these for dessert if you wanted. Lauma said she wishes to change the Frost Moon Scions, which is why she asked me to stay out of sight. I don't really understand what she meant, and to be honest, it's not something that concerns me. But I wasn't planning to see anyone anyway. If they found their way here themselves, that's hardly my fault.
Empecé a publicar datos para que los demás no tengan que disfrutar de eso para salvarlos. Para los expectantes no nos asesinos Lauma.
Lauma, the Maiden of the Grove. She's quite unlike any Frost Moon Scion I've ever met before. After hearing my story, she actually apologized for how the Frost Moon Scions treated me back then. She told us she feels like she's been living on the far side of the moon. Is that so? I actually got the opposite impression. She's been keeping her true power hidden away, afraid that people might be dazzled by its brilliance, and that they'd no longer be willing to look her way.
Disfruta, no de que nadie considera a tu familia.
So, what do you wish for now?
I wish to return to the moon, to the home where my story is written. Right now, that is all I wish for.
Te produce lo que no dice nada más. Bueno, tú regresando a la cocina por pensar lo que voy a planear lo que hará mañana. Acá, artefactos. Iremos. Así que no tenemos ninguno de estos de vida. De defensa. Vida. Ataque. Oh, no hay curación. Es que ninguno estaba. Bien, tenemos acá por hoy. Ya sacamos todo. Apretamos el PB. Bueno, acá por hoy. Eso es todo por vernos. Nos vemos mañana.